arts, lifestyle. SNS Online.
Hello and welcome to SNS Online. Today both uncovering and discovering Norfolk's biggest secret. No, not the sale of a century with the fabulous Nicholas Parsons live from Norwich in 1973, but Trunchonbury, a family and friends run music and so much more festival in the idyllic surroundings of the Norfolk countryside. And Scratch and Sniff is here to get on down and indeed stay on down. Well, I will be if my back plays up again for the whole weekend to show all you wonderful people what a proper smiley family-friendly festival is all about. Let's take a brief blast at some of the cool-tastic acts coming up.
Just take it back, everything that you said, exaggerated dreams and way over your head. Do you know, how could it be true? There's one rule for us and another for you.
You're around like a bum bag.
What is life, what is life without well-measured vice? So wave it away, you'll pay the price.
Never get back.
Feeling so heavy when I should be as light as a feather. But when I get a grip on something, how can I let go? I can cling onto anything else, but I can't hold myself together.
We are together again. Surely this will never end. Times have changed, this has never gone before. I'm waiting for you behind the door. I'm waiting for tomorrow. I said, oh, tomorrow never comes. And it's the same old faces up in our club. Divine intervention from above. The town needs new blood. The town needs new blood. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. It's good enough for two, it's what I want to say.
All that, and as they say, so much more. It's time to dive in, folks, to Trunchonbury. So, dear readers, I'm sitting on the grass, approximately in the middle of this 30-ish acre field, which includes parking and camping, during a particularly magnificent sunny Norfolk morning today, it's got to be said. Looking around to describe to you what's happening, because I'm right dead excited. And before I hear cries of nepotism or favouritism, I'm all cool to fez up and totally admit that I have serious family connections with Trunchonbury. Basically imagine the mafia with inbreeding and webbed feet, and halitosis, and personal hygiene problems. And that's just a wife. Sorry, Andy. No, but basically and essentially, Trunchonbury is my brother Steve Randall's very own festival. Obviously not just him, but his fabulous wife Karen, and their equally fabulous children Jodie and Aidan, plus some incredibly hard-working local friends. Which begs the question, would I be plugging this if it wasn't for that connection? The answer, of course, is no. No, I'm joking. This would totally be up SNS Online's radar anyway, due to the incredible artistic diversity of what is, in my opinion anyway, one of the best festivals currently running in the UK today. It began via very humble beginnings years ago as a garden party to essentially evolve into the sheer spectacle that we have on offer today. But anyway, more of those pesky Randells and Burnhams, that's my sister's lot. They do the bunting and make scones you can use as doorstops, and local accomplices later in the show. But to describe the scene, before we start checking out the bands, well, we've got loads of food stalls of every description, which my tummy will be appreciating later. There's also jewellery stalls in the distance, sunglasses stalls, clothes, coffee bars, a mini fairground, specialist drink stalls like the Prosecco stall that I'll definitely be checking out later, sloshed on duty and proud. Never mind. Anyway, at one end we got the children's area for little sweeties to play and watch puppet shows whilst the grown-ups get a chance to take a break. Of course, I'm far too grown up for that and definitely won't be seen there today at 2:30 in the afternoon for Mr. Punch and his harebrained schemes and antics. And on the other end, we have the healing fields, which includes all sorts of homeopathic treatments. I'm going to have a full works later as I need all the help I can get, basically. Backsack and crack, anyone? Also, apparently, they do yoga outside about 7 a.m. each morning. So I'll get right on that. Check my irony. Anyway, in the far corner, I hope this is all making sense to you, we have a dance tent, which sort of speaks for itself. I don't want to peak too early, but I'll be building up to the dying fly, the drunk giraffe, and the happy dance when I can see about 3 of everybody. We have in the distance the main stage, which is quite a size, I've got to say, and with some good justification considering some of the great acts coming up. Loads of hay bales, or whatever you call it, barrels of hay or things of hay, assembled around in front for people to sit on, with a huge area left empty for getting on down and indeed staying on down. Also near the main stage are 2 double-decker buses. Outstanding. One green for the acts to chill in, a la Green Room, and the other, which is red, for the organisers to chill, a la Summer Holiday. Any Cliff Richard fans there? So near me now, in the middle of the field, is the acoustic stage, which also doubles up as the beer tent. So I'll be spending a decent amount of time in there, because there are some cool-tastic acts appearing, as well as beer, which, let's face it, is a class act all of its own. But you know what, dear readers? The main stage is a calling, almost hypnotically. So I'm upping sticks to take a listen to the evocative mystery that is OmniVibes. OmniVibes. OmniVibes.
So I am speaking to Mr. OmniVibes himself. Hello, sir. And your real name is?
Paul.
Nice to meet you, Paul. Well, that was amazing. I mean, would you call that a sitar, or is it something more evolved than that?
No, it's a sitar, the traditional northern Indian instrument, but I play traditional styles, Hindustani ragas, my own versions, but obviously I incorporate, as you've heard, Delta blues, and I write my own songs.
It was absolutely fantastic set, really beautiful. Wonderful way to wake up to in the morning for the first full day of Trunchonbury. So quite an honour, I would have thought.
Well, yes, a bit of a shock to the system as well, playing so early. I'm not too hot on my morning ragas.
So how did you get started playing the sitar, of all instruments?
Well, I've been a guitar player from a very young age, but a friend of mine came back from India about 22 years ago playing the tabla, the Indian drums. And he was having lessons, and I was very intrigued with how they were learning. It's all done verbally, like da 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 da, then do 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 do. And he bought his then girlfriend a cheap sitar from London, and they split up. But being a guitar player, he said, "Here, I'll see what you can do with this." And I used to enjoy playing, messing around with it. But then saw Ravi Shankar play in 1997, which was very inspiring, and I basically taught myself listening to CDs. And stuff like that.
So where else have you played then?
All over the place. This summer I've done, I don't know, 16 festivals.
Wow!
Just little ones, really.
Oh, don't be modest, man.
Yeah, well, it's just my first year actually of putting myself out as a musician, because I've been busy for the last 20 odd years being a professional falconer. So having falcons is a bit like having kids.
Professional falcon? Cool, you don't do anything by halves, do you, mate? That is outstanding. Where do you keep your falcons?
They were all had aviaries at work where I was flying them on a rubbish tip to do bird control, but that finished last year. I had to reown most of them, apart from one of them I keep with me. One I've had 19 years, and I've had her since she was a baby, so she's very bonded to me. So I've got to go back and feed her.
That's adorable. Oh man, you're melting my heart. So give us a little bit of a plug about, because you've got an album out, you mentioned on stage. And do you have any like Twitter handles? I know social media is all a bit scary, but it all helps to find you.
Absolutely, yeah. So I recorded an album. It's an hour long and everything's in 432 hertz. It's a natural frequency, which is really helping our cellular DNA.
Yeah.
It's very healing, and really that's why I play, for my own healing, actually. But yeah, there's an album, and what was the other question?
Do you have a Twitter handle, a Facebook or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm not usually very good at marketing, but yeah, I'm just on Facebook under OmniVibes. And there's lots of footage on YouTube and stuff of my old band, the OmniVibes, which was a two-piece rock band, but Tom, rest in peace, my drummer, he passed on, and so I've just been carrying on solo as OmniVibes.
Thank you so much, and best of luck with the rest of the festival.
Thanks ever so much. Have a lovely, lovely time.
So Jodie, Randell, you're one of the main organisers of Trunchonbury. Tell us a little bit about, congratulations first of all for an amazing festival. Let's talk through creating Trunchonbury.
Okay, so it's been about a year and a half that we've been organising it. I've been director of entertainment, so I've been booking the bands, doing the kind of arty side of things and a lot of promotion, but it's been super fun. We've got the whole community involved. We're trying to put on a diverse festival full of different activities, music, healing fields, performing arts tent, yoga, dance tent, you name it. And we just basically want people of all ages and backgrounds to come together and have a lovely weekend.
Oh, that is very, very concise answer. Thank you very much.
Live out the life again on the jungle. I watch out for the wicked man who still make that
We'll be talking to these guys in a minute. It's only Fakenham's finest, the Skipyard Rockers.
Watch out for that wicked man and some murderers. So, should have been looking out for your brother, give love where you go. You run the up the rhythm and myself is so sick. Live up the life again, not the jungle. Watch out for that wicked man and some murderers. So, should have been looking out for your brother, give love where you go. Skip your dick up the rhythm and
So the Skipyard Rockers have just come on stage. A fantastic set. Everybody was loving it. Thank you so much. And you are?
I'm King Ra, the lead singer of the Skipyard Rockers.
Awesome. So do you enjoy the gig?
Yeah, it was good. Good crowd, the sun was out, good stage. It was good. The sounded pretty good on stage.
Sounded amazing. You played before?
Yeah, we did indeed. I don't know whether it was like 2 years ago or 3. Yeah. So 3 years ago, yeah. But they really loved us, so they invited us back. So yeah, we're happy to come back.
So you're a local band, yeah?
Yeah. We're from Fakenham, basically.
Oh, Fakenham.
So we're a proper Norfolk reggae band, you know.
Okay.
We have an album out called Get Up and Live, recorded in our studio in the Skipyard.
Okay.
But yeah, we've already supported some reggae legends like Horace Andy. We played with him once. Toots and the Maytals, like they're the 2 biggest names. Like we're supporting Black Uhura like next month as well. So even though we're quite a small band and we're not like famous or anything like that, we still get the opportunity to play alongside some of the biggest reggae legends of all time, which is amazing for us, you know.
So Trunchonbury, what do you like about this particular festival?
It's like a proper family vibe down here. Yeah. Like I'm 30 now. I used to love getting like all bent up and drinking 100 cans of Stella and all that business. But nowadays I just want to have a chill. And you know, I don't really like mixing with people that just take loads of drugs basically. Well, that sounds bad, but here's just nice people, nice time, innit?
That's beautiful interviewing you. Thank you so much. Thank you for entertaining the crowds today.
No, thank you. Woo! We'll see you again next time.
So, doing the round in Trunchonbury, walking around some of the amazing stalls, clothes, food, but then I spied a Prosecco stall, Prosecco and gin. Thank you, sir. My second glass has just been poured. And I'm speaking to sir.
Hi, I'm Adrian, and this is the box in, which is a Prosecco and gin horse conversion box.
It's very charming.
Thank you very much. It's an old Richardson horse box, built in 1974, I believe, and I bought it just around the corner. So that's why I saw this festival and thought I'd come and tip my hat to Norfolk and bring the horse box back converted. And hopefully the people I bought it from, a couple of farmers, are going to come today and check it out.
Excellent. So you do a lot of festivals then?
Yeah, we do only small ones like these. I don't want to do any horrible, Glastonbury's or such.
Yeah.
I like, this is more of a hobby and fun than about anything else really. So yeah.
This most civilised stall. There's all types of gins. So how many gins have you got?
So right now on show we've got 12 different gins that we buy from UK distilled distilleries only, and we've been to a few of them and tested them out, and now work with them locally. It's good, yeah.
That's wonderful. So do you have any details of Facebook? Where can we find you to book you for festivals? If I ever have a festival, I'm going to want a Prosecco and gin stall with a man with a charming hat on.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got everything. We've got the boxin.com. We've got the boxin at Instagram, at Facebook, and at gmail.com.
You heard it here first, folks. Thank you so much, and thank you for my second glass of Prosecco, which I shall enjoy. So I'm with Odysseys, a band who have just been on the stage at Trunchonbury, giving it hell for leather, fantastic stuff. Some really good original music as well as some covers as well. So, talk to me about it.
Yeah, I'm Ollie. I'm the rhythm guitarist and lead vocalist. We formed at university. Originally it was just me, Chiji, bassist, and Marcus, drummer. Chiji had a bit of an accident, had to drop out. So then we found Tim. And then, yeah, it's a good old story. And then we all just
haven't got all day.
We all just kind of naturally
Can you just cut to the end?
We met at uni.
Yeah. That's great. But are you taking this? Seems to be taking this quite seriously, because that was quite a tightly produced set up there.
Yeah, no, we're quite hard working. We're actually living in the same house this year. Okay. So I mean, we're gonna finally.
Trying to live together for. I'm Tim, by the way, guitarist.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, we've been trying to live together for a while, but we've finally got 3 out of 4 of us in one house this year.
It's literally. I'm Chidge, as Ollie calls me, the bass player. We've literally been together for in the same house for a week, and we've done more than we've done in months. So.
But is it like a comedy house, like in the Monkeys TV show and S Club 7? Is it just like loads of japes and stuff? You know?
I'm the only one who doesn't live with them. I'm Marcus.
Right next.
I'm Marcus. I'm the drummer, but the drummer, I'm always left behind, so I'm at the back.
Well, that's drummers for you, isn't it? Anyway, so have you done other festivals then?
No, it's actually our first one. Yeah, it's our first one.
Yeah, we've just been doing a lot of stuff around London and Norwich. We go to UEA. And this summer we're kind of planning on releasing a few more singles and applying to loads of festivals, so you'll probably see us next year around the UK, maybe even a tour.
So are you really hoping to make it big? Are you quite serious about this, or are you just seeing how it goes at the moment?
Well, no, a bit of both. That's all our dreams, obviously, to make it big. So we're going to try as hard as we can. This is our last full year kind of together, so we need to fully smash it.
Because we all go to uni, and I guess uni's kind of just become the backup plan when most people's it would be their first plan. So if it doesn't work out, then we'll just do whatever from uni, really.
And where do we find you guys on Twitter, Facebook? Have you got a little page and all the rest of it?
You can find us either at Odysseys on Facebook or on Twitter. We're on Odysseys Music, I think.
At Odysseys Music.
At Odysseys Music. There you go.
We've released an EP this year, so go check it out if you're listening. Would be very, very much appreciated. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic Trunchonbury. Enjoy. Tell me about the RNLI and what you're doing here.
Okay, well, the RNLI stands for the Royal National Lifeboat Institute, and we're here today. We're part of the face-to-face team within the charity, so we're usually at the beaches, but for one weekend only, we're here at Trunchonbury, and we're all about raising a little bit of awareness.
What about the people in the sea at the moment who need your help now? They're dead in the water, mate.
Let's hope not. Let's hope that the lifeguards have taken over and are doing their job while we're here. We've left them to it for the day, so hopefully they should keep on top of things on the Norfolk coastline. Excellent. Meanwhile, we're trying to inspire people to become supporters at the festival, and we're giving out thank you gifts and safety info, trying to tell people about the good work we do and make sure that we can carry on doing it, really.
Absolutely. So how are you funded? Is it a purely charity concern?
So yeah, the RNLI, it's all the lifeboat stations and lifeguarded beaches around the country. It's all funded by charity, no government funding at all. So a lot of that comes from people's wills and stuff like that. A lot of it also comes from what we do, which is like the face-to-face team. We're out on the beaches trying to inspire people to just like give a little bit a month to make sure that we can keep the lifeguards on the beaches and keep the lifeboat stations open, really. And if you wanted to help us out, you can go to our website at rnli.org/lifesaver, and there's a link there about how you can help us there.
That's brilliant.
Help us keep on rescuing roughly 24 people every day, which is the number at the moment.
Well, congratulations on doing such amazing, fantastic work. We all applaud you, and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy Trunchonbury.
We shall. Thanks for the festival.
So I'm with Hydra Lerna, an amazing original act. I really enjoyed it. The harp, fusing it with electronic stuff, beats, a bit of street vibe to it. I thought there was a bit of Planet, Andres Villavaida, some classical stuff, but it fusing into something that I would say on a Kate Bush level of originality. So tell us all about it.
Thank you so much for the Kate Bush comparison, because I love Kate Bush so much. So I've been playing the harp for about 6 years, but I have always loved electronic music and pop music. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to teach myself how to produce that kind of music. On one side you've got the kind of interesting electronic-y sounds, and I had to put the harp in there somewhere, so I've just fused the two together.
Amazing. I mean, that harp looks great. It looks quite posh, actually. Did you have to save up your 50p's and things?
I did, very much so. Yeah, I won't divulge how much it costs, but yeah, they're quite specialist, let's say that.
So how did you get involved in the first place with the harp? It's quite a specialised instrument.
It is. It's a bit of a weird story. My mum decided she was going to buy herself a harp for her 40th birthday, as you do. And she had lessons, and she always tells friends and family and such that she spent a lot of money on lessons. I sat down with my piano background and my guitar background. I kind of used my musical knowledge and just sat down and played it, which is a bit, oh no, sorry mum, but yeah, I've only had a few lessons just to pick up technique and stuff, but other than that, I've taught myself. Same with music production as well, just self-taught.
But it's a really lovely combination. I mean, I think, get the impression you play some stuff that gets sort of remembered at the time, doesn't it? And then you overlap. What do you call that sort of technique? A looping or something?
Yeah, loop pedal. Yeah. So same as the likes of Ed Sheeran, for instance. People would definitely have heard of Ed Sheeran using a loop pedal at Glastonbury. So.
As seen in Game of Thrones as well.
As seen in Game of Thrones. Oh yes.
So, have you done any other festivals?
Have I done any other festivals? I've done Latitude this year as well. I've done Secret Garden Party as well. But I am super, super excited to be at Trunchonbury. I've never known an atmosphere like it. I've had a lovely time, so thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear, because my brother runs the thing, and he'll be so chuffed to hear that.
Brilliant! Oh, that's fantastic. Say hi to your brother. Give him a hug from me.
I certainly will. Well, I don't know about that, but is your work sort of available on, SoundCloud, Spotify, etc.?
Yep. So it's available on literally every streaming service you can think of, everything from the very popular Spotify to the lesser known Deezer. It's on every base. I'm also on social media, so Facebook, Twitter. So just type in Hydra Lerna, look for the picture of the girl with the blue hair, and that's me.
What about old-fashioned things like CDs and stuff like that? Because I'm an old-fashioned sort of girl. You got anything like that coming up?
Well, now you mention it, I am currently working on an EP, so watch this space, and it will be out on CD, because I like CDs too. I collect them. I have 250.
You can hold them and sniff them and... Well, I've told too much.
You can sniff them and lick them, kiss them, eat them, anything you like. But it's music you can hold in your hands, which I really like.
Yay! Do I call you Hydra or Ms. Lerna, or do you have another name?
You can call me Hydra. Okay. I guess Hydra's pretty cool. It's pretty badass, I think.
Yeah, Hydra. Yeah. Listen, thank you so much. I was so impressed with that set. Really, really enjoyed it. And do come again.
Thank you so much. You're so lovely.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I always saw you as a kestrel, so very small, but with sharp and deadly talons. I lost sight of the bigger picture, got stuck in the hunt. I forgot that you are tiny, and I'm a badass flying falcon. I won't be imprisoned anymore. See my spirit come right out that open door. 'Cause I can be at peace with who I am. I can live with the mistakes I've made. And I know that you never liked me, but that's not who I am today. I can move on from the past. I always knew that I couldn't wait to learn how to fly away. Open the door of this birdcage.
Okay, I'm standing outside the Healing Fields, where you can come in to be rapied, massaged, pummeled to an inch of your life, and all the rest of it. And I'm here with the wonderful Zoe, who's gave me a good sesh yesterday and told me that I've got a bit of backache and need to drink much more water, so you said, with cucumber in it and all sorts. So, but let's expand on all that and how you reach those conclusions.
We scan the body and we work with what we feel and what we pick up. So we work through sensation. So when I'm healing the chakra, the particular area, I'll get sensations and feelings, and sometimes I'll get heat, and different things mean different things. So if I pick up tingling, that's usually pain. So I felt that in your lower chakra, in your base chakra, which gave me the feeling of back pain.
And she was totally right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I also picked up some coolness in the sacral area and the solar plexus and in between, and that's usually to do with kidneys and dehydration.
Tell us a little bit about your journey, basically, in getting involved in it.
Okay, I'm from a sort of self-cultivated spiritual background anyway, and then found my way into therapies after. Usually it's the other way around. People find therapies, and then for me it was always there. I do find that it's something that can be taught, it's something that can be learnt, and all sorts of healing, especially Reiki, should be used for everybody to help make themselves feel better, and it's preventative medicine. So instead of it being passive and going to the doctors and getting a pill, if you find out where it is, it releases toxins, takes them out the body, and they don't compound and end up in a big problem later on in life. So that's the beauty of all complementary therapies if it's used properly.
That's wonderful. Where do you go to get trained for Reiki?
Reiki is there for anybody and everything. So a Reiki master will teach you that. To train to do therapies, I trained at an FE college and then went on to teach.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what disciplines do you cover? Obviously Reiki.
I do aromatherapy, reflexology, all types of massage, chakra balancing, and
tell us about chakra balancing.
Chakra balancing is based on the premise that the body, it's from the Ayurvedic science of life, which is the oldest scientific way of working, and there's 7 major chakras, which is kind of universally accepted even by Western medicine. Yeah, and also there's different words for the aura. Some people call it the aura, some people call it the electromagnetic field. So a scientist would look at it as the electromagnetic field. And what it is we have a nervous system in the body, but we also have an extrasensory nervous system that sits in the chakras, that sits in the aura or the electromagnetic field. What the body does through the endocrine system, which is balancing hormones and affecting different organs, you can access that from the extrasensory through the chakras. So by doing a chakra balance, you're actually helping to etherically balance all the extrasensory nervous system, and in turn that affects the physicality inside.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. That's fantastic stuff. And you were going to have a go on my feet yesterday, and I said I'd probably want to wash them and cut my toenails.
Do your feet. We'll do your feet this afternoon.
I am a bit ticklish, so.
You'll be fine.
Wow, it's amazing. So for all your foot care needs, go to Zoe, but also go to my brother's Randell Foot Care, which there are many surgeries all around Europe, Norfolk even. Anyway, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Wonderful, thank you.
And they've just come from touring Germany. It's Dick York and the Original!
I cast my life into the darkness. I threw my dreams so far away. I burnt the colors from my wardrobe. All I want to wear is grey. Oh, I'm waiting for tomorrow. I said, oh, tomorrow never comes. Oh, I'm waiting for tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow has gone. I lost the keys to my kingdom.
Dick York and the Originals. I've now found Dick York. He's just come off stage. Another stonking act for Trunchonbury. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much indeed. I
And to
enjoyed
all your friends?
Yeah, all my friends out there. One of them. I might be somewhere, but I know I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's great. Really.
Excellent. Now, when I heard Dick York in the originals, I was thinking it was something to do with Bewitched, because Dick York was the original Darren in Bewitched, and then they changed him to Dick Sargent because the original Dick York had a backache, and so he had to leave the show. This is like some bit of a nerd about these things. So Dick York in the originals all fitted, but apparently it's nothing to do with that at all.
No, my name is Richard James York, and I am the.
But you weren't in Bewitched, were you?
No, I was Magic Toffet. I was the original cast member, but they kind of reinvented me in 1961 when I was born.
Right, okay. So how long's the band been going?
Oh God, well the band as it is at the moment since school. So we're like 56 now, but so I play in a band in Germany called Crisis, and that started when we was at school, but it's got new members now in Germany. But these are the old guys from school I'm playing with at the moment. So in England we're called Dick York and the Originals for reasons. I can't call Crisis in the UK. So,
Okay. So there's some strong German connections with this band. Tell me about them.
Well, when we play as Crisis, we play with our other old school friend called Von Ritchie, who's plays with a band called Die Toten Hosen, who are enormous in Europe. And so we, about 10-15 years ago, we put the band back together, and I went to Germany, and we toured with Dropkick Murphys, Frank Turner, lots of quite big bands in Europe, but that's our home ground really. In England we're not very well known at all, but Germany, Switzerland, Austria, we've done quite well.
Are you quite a festival band, in the UK? Or?
Not in the UK. This year's first time we've actually played a lot in the UK. So next week we're at Mulfest next week in Essex, and then about Ferry Fest. Apparently the number one local festival after this one. Obviously.
After Trunchonbury, excuse me.
Yes, splash. I'm just swimming for the side. Hang on.
So what's your vibe for Trunchonbury?
Yeah, no, I just think we didn't know what it was going to be like. So actually when we came, because we were at Folk East the other week, and it's really big but too far apart, and this was perfect. Same kind of vibe, like family friendly, and so for us it's perfect. You've got old people, young people, whatever. So we're a sort of multi kind of demographic band.
Excellent.
Get the kids, get the old uns.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thanks for an amazing set, and happy Trunchonbury. Hello, testes. Right, okay. So Spencer, you're one of the regulars at this festival, and you go back quite a long way with Trunchonbury, don't you?
Yep, I go right the way back to the very beginning.
1822?
Yep, something like that. I was a young man then. Yeah. And we had a little one in Steve's garden, and then we progressed to a paddock, and then we progressed to a big bit of common land, and now we've progressed to a 20-acre site, which is where we are today, and the sun is coming out.
The sun is coming out with a little bit of rain in the beginning, but thankfully it's all steaming up now, which is wonderful.
It's fantastic. The atmosphere is great, the vibe is great, the food is great, the music's great. Hi kids, you all right?
So I know you're a punter here, but also you've been helping, you're involved in the organisation of it. What's your main role, would you say?
Well, my main function in the planning of it was doing the emergency action plan and doing the fire risk assessments.
Of course, you're a fireman in real life.
Yeah, I am.
He looks good in his uniform, though.
Yeah, but I haven't got it on today.
No, he's naked. He's completely naked today.
Yeah. And tomorrow's Ladies' Day, so I will be wearing a dress.
I'm the cat with the bass and drum, going around like bum bum bum. I'm the cat with the bass and drum, going around like bum bum bum. What's grooving? I'm moving. I like your style of womping. How charming, just a rapper. Load him up and eat that snapper. I was 16 pints of rum and then I go bum bum. You got nothing on my mind, but I'm so cool and I'm so groovy when I go bum bum bum. Going around like bum bum bum.
So Sam and the Womp, that was the most fantastic set I've seen in ages. And how did it feel being out there? Loads of people dancing.
It was beautiful. The sun was setting. It was really magical.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely. Lots of sparkly children.
Sparkly children, indeed.
Children, awesome.
And you're very close to giving birth, my darling. Well, I mean, it looks like you're going to drop any minute.
2 months left.
Okay. So the baby's psyching up all these vibes. What do you think your offspring's going to be like then? Another musician, presumably.
Yeah, the previous one was a little raver. This is more of a hippie.
Okay.
The other one was like pop up. This one is more like
So how long you guys been together? And tell me about sort of your music, your style, all the rest of it.
We started performing with each other way back, but the band formed in 2009, and we've just been going ever since. It's been an amazing journey. 2012 kicking off so massively with Womp, and then we're just carrying on now as mum and dad, and also performers on the stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Big performances on stage. How would you describe your sound? Because there's so many different elements to it, coming from almost like traditional jazz to sort of all sorts of stuff.
I mean, jazz is an influence, but mainly it's just the mixture of brass with bass.
Yeah.
And gypsy music, Balkan music, ska music, bit of funk, maybe a little bit of jazz, but within dance music, we like drum and bass, house, garage, reggae. As long as it sounds good, we're up for it.
Absolutely. What is your role? You wave huge comedy hands in the air and stuff.
Yeah, I do a little bit more than that. But
So what else did you Sorry, I was just dancing. I wasn't really noticing what people were doing.
So I was DJing on stage, yeah.
Oh, awesome, right. I do apologise.
He wasn't waving the hands. Bloom was waving the hand.
Oh, you were waving the hand.
That was me.
I must have had too much scotch already, or whatever I was drinking. So it was probably good anyway. But, so you're the DJ. So you try to fuse it all together as a live thing, but obviously some stuff's pre-prepared.
Yeah, that's right. When it's the three of us, we need, obviously the backing tracks. We play with the full band as well. So
we'll let you off first. That's fine. So what other festies have you done then?
Well, yesterday we were playing in Margate in Dreamland, which was magical with a full band. We did Boomtown before that, but actually we went to Italy in between that. We did a festival in Italy last week called Mandrea Festival, Secret Garden Party this year. Yeah, we started all the way back in April doing festivals.
Wow, so you've really been going for it.
Yeah.
And what's your favourite festival so far?
I really like the one in Italy. It was really good.
No, you're not getting it.
No, wait, I'm reading. Wait, that's... No, my favourite festival, the one in Italy was good, but the best one was Trunchonbury.
Yay! Bring it on. Well, listen, Sam and the Womp, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you for a fantastic set.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
When I go bomb, bomb, bomb.
So I passed a Hare Krishna stall in Trunchonbury, and my brother is in the Hare Krishna movement, so I was very keen to speak to some of the organisers and find out what's the vibe today. So hello.
Hello.
And your name is?
Hello, my name's Kamala. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, and lovely to meet you. So are you enjoying the festival? Is this your first one?
This is the first time we've been at Trunchonbury, and we're really, really happy to be here, actually. Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, absolutely. Where are you actually based?
We're in London, in Walthamstow, North East London. We've got a little centre there, run by girls. So, yeah.
Excellent. So what's the main idea here? You can buy merchandise, you can buy books, etc. But I mean, are there other activities you offer?
Right, yeah. We've just done a little pop-up temple, if you like. And you can come in the mornings. We're doing some meditation and some chanting Maha Mantra, and also we've got a load of books and information here. And here we've got Giriraj Maharaj, who's a holy mountain from India, and so we're giving out that transcendental vibration.
So you've got sort of a model of it in the corner there, and yes, and a space to meditate as well.
That's right. Yeah.
It's wonderful, and I can smell some joss sticks, which are delicious. My brother gives me some every time he comes over to England. So bless his cotton socks.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful.
Well, listen, thank you so much, and best luck with the rest of Trunchonbury, and enjoy it as well.
No, fantastic. We're loving it here. Thanks so much. It's great.
You know, you remind me of a ghost caught between the headlights of a runaway bride. There's been some talk of answers, all held at the ransom of an evening with you. I don't think that I can work it out. Way beyond the scream and shout. Oh, I don't think that I can make it then. I'm busy that night. What night was it again? Now, girl, you don't want me, you know. You finally made it go. Throw me all away. Yeah, now the past was once again. Where do I begin?
So I've just been seeing Rivers on the stage, which was fantastic, really good sort of indie set. And you're the lead singer and also pianist.
That's right. Well, I wouldn't call me a pianist, but yeah, I did my best.
You made some Les Dawson reference, but I didn't quite make the connection. I thought you were a lot better than that.
No, he's much better than I am. But yeah, I do what I can, yeah.
So tell us all about the band.
Well, we've been going about 15 years now. We started out with my brother Dave. Both of our last name is Rivers. And so it just made sense to call the band Rivers, plural. I was a soloist before he came along, and then we made the band Rivers. James, who's just run away because he's frightened of microphones, he was the first guy in, the first guitarist in. Written around about 5 albums worth of stuff, but
so
never released stuff.
You've written quite a lot of your own material, which is fantastic. Very cool. And you know, some of your own tunes I heard up there were really good.
Thank you. We really enjoy playing our own songs. I mean, when we first started out, we didn't have that many, so we was a cover band.
Yeah.
So we'd supplement our own songs with songs similar to it. Kings Leon, Foo Fighters, Paul Weller, our big influences and stuff. Funny enough, because I'm 43, Dodgy is my era. That's my era when I was 95 and stuff. So it's great to see they're going to be here tonight. I'm really looking forward to their set. But a couple of years ago, we decided that it was time to just drop the covers, start moving forward with our own stuff. So we started to seek publishers and stuff. We got signed about 2 years ago.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you very much. It's a small company, but they're a subsidiary to Sony. We've had 2 singles released so far, Clouds and Memo, which is the latest one. The next single is called Roll On. And so far, Sony, the main part of Sony, have kept both tracks back for sync deals. So that must mean they're fairly good. So that's good.
That's fantastic. Have you done many festivals?
Yeah, I think we did probably our second or third gig was the White Noise Festival.
Okay,
yeah. And we've seen it grow over the years, So I imagine that some of these smaller festivals do grow and they learn, they get better. It's a fantastic festival. I've got to say the setup here is very pro. Great, access with the cars and stuff. All these kind of things really matter to musicians. It's kind of hard to explain, but
As I say to people, my brother and his wife went to so many festivals. Sorry, I'm doing an interview now. But they just wanted to distill everything that was brilliant about every festival they've ever been to into one, and this is Trunchonbury.
Absolutely, you've got it on the head there. I mean, it's a community thing. Of course, it's a community thing, but it's got that big festival feel as well. So it's
absolutely.
Nice.
How do we listen to your music?
The easiest and fastest way to find us is just to put in the 2 latest singles, Rivers Clouds or Rivers Memo, because now we're signed. You would come up to the first entry in the first page. That's power, baby.
That's wonderful, mate.
That's what we've been waiting for a long time, I can tell you now.
Well, listen, it was a cracking set. Really enjoyed it. I made a point of walking all the way over and sitting down saying, these guys sound good. So yeah, enjoy the rest of Trunchonbury. All right.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Trust me, I'm surprised as much as you It's cliche time, oh well, who knew? It's not as if you cared, so why the long space? When you go lying, cheating, puckering right across your face. And God, there, a melody in me on its dead. We're both right back there. At the end again, get where you say you didn't hear. You really are this man. No more time with him.
So I'm speaking to some bright young things here in Trunchonbury. They're all glittered up, they look amazing. And one of them's about to spit out their food. So what have you been enjoying at Trunchonbury so far?
I like the music here, it's good.
Yeah.
Really great atmosphere when you're like dancing to it and everything.
Yeah, I like how many like different range of people there are here as well. There's like not just one specific type of people, there's like
Everyone's
kids.
so
and then,
friendly as well, like you can literally get on with anyone.
Yeah.
So a top recommendation to anybody to come to this festival in the future?
Yeah, definitely. It's so good. Like it's weird how like small it started out because I've been to like pretty much every single one.
Oh, me too.
So like it's weird to see how like it like evolved really and how big it has got. 'Cause it's good. It's very good.
Absolutely. Well, listen, girls, have a fantastic Trunchonbury and enjoy.
You too. Thank you.
Well, we're coming to the end of part one of this in-depth exploration of one of the UK's best regional festivals, Trunchonbury. Plenty more to come in part two, including...
Staying out for the summer, playing games in the rain.
All that, and we speak to three of the main festival organisers, Steve and Karen Randell and James Cox. But we play out part one with a cracking number from the Dub Pistols, who completely stole the show and the main stage Friday night. This is Running From The Thoughts. I'm Nick Randall. See you on the other side.
Running from the thought, I keep bumping back into it. Trying to get away, keep dragging me into it. Running from the thought, I keep bumping back into it. Trying to get away, how many times we've been through it. Communication breakdown, party anthem lay down. Spirits of a playground, running from a great town and medieval horror. Ghosts from the past that'll travel through tomorrow. Follow each and every step that I take. As many bars I break, I still can't escape, so at night I stay awake. Go out and separate my soul from my conscience, and all I can equate is a bunch of crazy nonsense. Running from the thought, I keep bumping back into it, back into it. Trying to get away, keep dragging me into it. Running from the thought, keep bumping back into it. Leave me alone, man. Trying to get away, how many times we've been through it. Try to stay versatile, a switchable pattern. Can't keep it rotating like the rings on Saturn. Gotta break the cycle and move it like nitro. Get it out of my head before I go psycho. Insomniac on the track, falling out, bouncing back, humming with a wild attack, trying to keep my mind intact. Back to the days of the past, keep popping in the head like a memory flash. Running from my thoughts, keep coming back into